What's up, guys? My name is Daniel from We're All Chefs, and today I brought to you guys one of my favorite home cooks. This is super easy. For those of you that have a grill, a pellet smoker, we're making some home style wings. We're gonna be throwing down some good old chicken wings. I'm gonna be doing a couple different flavors today. I'm gonna be doing the classic buffalo style wings, but I'm also gonna be throwing in one of my absolute favorites. Growing up in Pennsylvania, one of the things I used to do is go to Wing Wednesday at Jules Tavern. They used to have this honey mustard wing that was amazing. So today, I'm showing y'all my take on some good old honey mustard smoke style wings too. This cook is actually about 45 minutes long. We're gonna set our smoker to 375 degrees. We're gonna cook these 15 minutes each side and then use our last 15 minutes just to really crisp them up, as well as give them their sauce and their color. So I can't wait to show you guys. To season our wings today, I'm bringing to you guys my absolute favorite seasoning. This stuff, I've said it before and I'll say it again, it goes amazing on everything. This is Cosmo Q's SPG. I'm gonna be doing a light dusting and then I'm gonna finish it back off with a little honey hog seasoning. You guys know it adds a little sweetness to it, but also a nice little smoky touch. We're gonna be seasoning these wings a little bit lightly. I don't want my wings to be over salty because I'm gonna be throwing sauce on, and I know the sauce has already got a lot of flavor too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give these wings a light dusting before I throw them on the smoker. Just a nice coating on both sides. Toss these guys around a little bit. As you can see, I've got a nice light dusting of my Cosmo Q's. And then when it comes to the honey hog, I'm just gonna go over top, and again, a nice light dusting to give these guys some color. Hit both sides with it. Awesome. Now that I've got my wings fully seasoned, we're gonna jump outside of the Traeger where I just lay these on the rack nice and even. Again, I got my smoker set to 375 degrees. Can't wait to get this started. I'll show you guys outside. All right, y'all, I got my Traeger Ironwood 885 here. I've had this guy for, 3 years now, I would say. I think I got it back in 2020, 2021. I've had zero issues with it. It is fantastic at cooking. So all I'm gonna do is take my wings. As you can see, I let that seasoning hit them a little bit. And I'm just gonna lay these guys out across the rack. I've got my wings, all 23 of them laid out on the rack. I've got them evenly spread out. This is where I start my first timer. So I got a nice light of coating of seasoning. I'm gonna start my timer. I'm gonna let these run for 15 minutes and then I'm gonna flip them over and I'll show you guys what's how they look halfway through. All right, y'all, my first 15 minutes is up. I'm super excited to show you how these wings are looking already halfway through. Oh man, we're getting some good color. Let me zoom in for y'all. Not too worried about temperature. I mean, you can tell just by looking at it, the wings really ain't done. All I'm gonna do here, now that I'm 15 minutes in, is give them a flip. All right, as you guys can see, I've got my wings flipped here. This is how they're looking about halfway through. Some good color, but definitely not crispy yet. We're gonna set another timer for 15 minutes and let them keep rolling. All right, y'all, we're about 30 minutes into our cook. I'm gonna show you guys the temperature of these wings. Now, before I do that, I will tell you, when it comes to my chicken wings, I don't worry too much about temperature because these guys, you don't have to go right at 165. A lot of wings are actually fantastic at 180, 185, even all the way up to 200. So here we are. We're starting to get some really nice crisp on our wings here. You can see if I check the temperature of one of the smaller ones, you know what, I'm sitting at less than 180. If I check a bigger one here, I'm sitting at, let's see here, 178 it says. So honestly, the wings are right where I want them. This is about halfway through the cook. Not quite yet a crispy wing, but like I said in one of my other videos, my complaint about the Ironwood 885 is it's got some hot spots, but I use them to my advantage. And with that said, I'm gonna be moving these wings to the edge of my smoker here. And the edge is where that diffusion plate is. And man, that's the sweet spot for these guys because we really start to get some crisp. I'm gonna leave my temperature the exact same, and all I'm gonna do is move these wings to the edge and start crisping them up. Awesome, as you can see, I've got my wings lined up on the edge here. The reason I said it's a 45-minute cook is I'm gonna do about 5 minutes on each side. The edge of this grill is really hot. I'm gonna get a nice crisp on each side, about 5 minutes each, give or take, until I'm happy with how the skin looks. And then my last 5 minutes of the cook, I'm gonna be tossing his wings in some sauce and just letting that sauce sit in the smoker there. I'll get back to you guys soon. All right, y'all, I'm about 4 minutes in actually. My Traeger's running a little bit hot here, so I've gone ahead and flipped some of these wings over. I'm starting to get some really good color on these guys. Take a look at this. Man, oh man, we're getting some crispy skin now. You're starting to see it shrivel up. Really excited about this. I'm gonna go for about 5 more minutes, maybe shuffle these around a little bit more depending on you know, how each wing starts to look on its own. Man, look at this guy right here. We've got some good looking wings here. I'm gonna close this lid up. I'm gonna finish the grilling aspect of things, I guess you could say, and then we're gonna toss these in the sauce. All right, y'all, I got my 3 sauces. I'm doing a good old classic Baby Ray's, like I told you guys earlier, of the buffalo wing sauce. And then y'all are sleeping on this. This is the honey mustard, man. This stuff is incredible on wings. Lastly, in the making of this video, I decided I was gonna throw in another sauce. I'm gonna be throwing in some of this Japanese barbecue sauce. If you guys haven't tried this stuff, it's kind of like a teriyaki. It's incredible. I'm gonna take my wings out. I think they're nice and crispy the way that I like them. Now all I'm gonna do with these things is throw them in the sauce. Man, you can hear the crisp on the skin as I mix up this sauce. Look at that honey mustard amazingness wings. Lastly, we've got our buffalo. Man, look at those things. Here's how they're looking so far. I'm really happy with how these turned out. I'm ready to dig in. I picked up one of these honey mustard wings I showed you guys already. And again, I got some really good color. Really happy with how this turned out. Let's give it a try. That's the best wing. See the steam coming off of it, nice and juicy. Wow, I can tell you guys that that's incredible. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It was fun for me. I'm ready to dig into these wings. They're great for any sort of party. I challenge you guys to give them a shot and let me know in the comments down below what you think. Don't forget to like this video if you thought it was good. Subscribe down below as it does help and it goes a long way. More importantly, don't forget, we're all chefs. Thank you again. You guys have a great day.